Hey guys, for those that know, I'm currently living in Springfield, Illinois, for school, and I've been here a little over 2 years now. I lived on campus for my entire first year, and then, excuse me, my second year I lived off campus, and then this will be my third year going into living off campus. As much as I think that I'm going to die if I spend another day here some days, because of the lack of Hispanic food, things to do, culture, things like that. I must say, there are a lot of things about Springfield that I actually do like. And I realized that there's a lot of things that I've learned about small towns by living in Springfield that I really do have come to appreciate and I really do like. For example, I love the idea of small businesses. I think they're very intriguing in how people run them, and what people, like what they offer, how much above and beyond sometimes they go than your big box and your bigger, just in general, retail stores. I also like the fact that everyone kind of knows everyone. I think it's pretty humorous to me because even in Chicago, tons of friends who I'll either see a picture of them with someone else on Facebook, or they'll mention someone else in the conversation. I'm like, oh, I know them. So I feel like it's definitely a small world, and obviously more so in Springfield. It's not only like, oh, I know that person. It's like, oh yeah, such and such dates such and such is married to such, and that's their cousin, and people like know people here. It's kind of crazy. Something that's really interesting, and let's see what else. And I really just come to kind of appreciate like the little nuances, and there's actually things to do. You just kind of actually have to be more, proactive and innovative in terms of like figuring out what there is to do. I mean, Springfield, for example, off bat, you're gonna have a whole bunch of Abe Lincoln stuff, a lot of historical things, a lot of political kind of a big old political sphere and kind of arena anyways that I'm in. So that's always interesting. But if that's not your thing though, like nightlife, there's not much here, I gotta say. So little things like that. But there's always like new and upcoming bands and, kind of underground stuff. Lots of little like bakeries and food and eateries and like that you wouldn't even be aware of unless you talk to people who are really from here, because they're like behind some building or something like that on some like non-known ass street. So that's always kind of fun too. So must say overall living in Springfield is not that bad. Rent is pretty damn affordable. But it's super segregated. I mean, it's ridiculous how segregated it is. And not just that, but like just the clear demographics. Like, I mean, Springfield's damn near 90%, if not a little over, white. That says a lot. So very, very interesting. But I kind of want to just put that out there. And really, like, honestly, the biggest thing for me is small businesses. And I've never realized how much I would be against going to certain places, and how much I really would take a stand, and how much I appreciate, even if it is paying a couple of dollars more or what have you, for better service or for service that I know is like local. It's something I've come to appreciate, because places like Walmart, don't get me on my Walmart soapbox. But yeah, it's just kind of nice just knowing that I have that choice. There's so many little random shops and stores that like cater to just one specific thing, that unless you like sewed, for example, you probably are not going to go in there, or unless you have classic or antique vehicles, you're not going to go in there. But there are still those options, and people still make small businesses for things that they know people do spend money on here in Springfield. So very, very interesting. But that's my thing. If anyone has anything, I know a lot of my friends who are in college towns are like, oh my god, like I put up with it because there are other people here my age and I'm able to go out, and there's like Carbondale, for example, SIUC, big party life there. Not the same Springfield, not at all. Then again, population in terms of school is very different as well. We just hit 5,000 enrollment last year. That includes undergrad and grad, commuter and on campus, like. So, pretty big step for us. SIUC, for example, is not like that, but from what I understand, I mean, besides the college, there really isn't much to the town. So, if there's anyone else or who has been to college and now is completely done, and kind of has a similar experience or something that you've learned in your time in college, I would love to hear it. So let me know, guys. I can't even talk. It's been a while, so hope you guys are doing good, and peace.